Today's first myth is slightly lesser known, but I have gotten a number of emails asking whether or not it's true that the bass line to Young MC's classic Bust a Move was written and played by somebody who was pretty famous. We all know this song, let's be honest, almost all of us know every single word by heart, and that bass line is pretty damn awesome. And insofar as the claim that it's someone famous who wrote it and played it, that one's absolutely true because it's none other than Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. At the time, the Chili Peppers were just starting to break big with their Mother's Milk album, and if you watch the video for the song, you can actually see Flea. So while the song is great, you can thank Flea for making it extra catchy. The second myth I want to discuss today has been around for decades, and I think it's about time I set the record straight about the story that Stevie Nicks used to ingest cocaine through her back door. Nicks' abuse of drugs is pretty well documented, and as the story goes, she built up such a tolerance to the drug that she needed to start ingesting it through her rectum and actually had a roadie who was assigned to only that job. It goes without saying that the behavior of stars in that era is notoriously outrageous, and there are a number of musicians from the era who have admitted to doing exactly this. However, in the case of Stevie Nicks, it's false. Since day one, she's denied every word of this, and you have to think that we're talking about someone who has admitted to a number of very embarrassing acts over the years. So as far as I'm concerned, she's being truthful when she says this is complete myth. Our final myth today comes from the many great stories about Black Sabbath. This one is the one that talks about Bill Ward getting set on fire by Tony Iommi. Wild antics and strange incidents and accidents are very much part of the Black Sabbath lore. But even for that band, this one seems a bit much, even though it's 100% true. The story goes that for whatever reason, Tony Iommi used to ask Bill Ward all the time if he could set him on fire. And one time, Bill Ward basically said, "I'm busy right now, but maybe in a few minutes I'll let you." Then as he was getting ready to leave the studio, Ward told Iommi, "Hey, I'm leaving the studio, so if you want to set me on fire, now's the time to do it." And Tony Iommi seized the opportunity, dousing him with alcohol and setting him ablaze, and Ward eventually suffered third-degree burns. Yeah, I know, it's completely nuts, but it's also completely true. So those are the myths for this week. Be sure to check back here every Thursday as I delve into some of the coolest stories in music history, and be here every day for all the music news, reviews, and knowledge you'll ever need.